like we've got BPR here, and they're doing things. I guess it's going to be their first test. Well, actually, I think they've been club racing, but it's their first test with us. Let's go see what they got going on over there. Oh, look at who this character is. Scott Tillery. Holy shit, dude, I don't recognize you without the fucking mohawk, bro.
You caught me doing what I love to do most, just eat, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
you actually look pretty fit too, man.
Hey, man. Recycling gig, right?
Yeah, so what are you doing for the Bryce BPR tuning team?
I'm taking parts off and putting parts on Wyatt's bike. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, Bryce doesn't need them anyway, right? I mean, fuck, you know. That's why you hired on that other guy.
No, yeah.
You know, he's just a businessman now, right?
Big businessman.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right on.
He wears a tuxedo now to work and has a monocle.
Bryce, is that true, dude?
Yeah.
Do you have like a clip-on tie? You look like Ice Cream Man.
Build engines, but in a suit.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Yeah, a white one.
Yeah.
Just to make sure.
That way people can see I'm still working.
So what do you guys, I mean, this was obviously the last test before Road Atlanta. I don't think you guys are racing Road Atlanta, are you?
No, not racing Road Atlanta, but we're going to the Ridge before we go to Barber.
Okay.
So, and then we might go do a test at Thunderhill. We're not sure yet. Just depends if we need to.
So what are you guys testing here, you think?
I'm mainly working on electronic stuff. We have a lot of new electronics we've been developing and trying to get squared away with this bike. And right now, Wyatt's just getting familiar with the bike and working on chassis stuff mainly for him. So we'll probably transition him over to some different electronics tomorrow once he, make sure the chassis is dialed in. We just don't want to get that stuff interfered, you know what I mean? So I pretty much know the R1 chassis for myself and where I like working with it. So
well, first off, there's like 11-7 BPR R1s in the paddock now, so
yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, the BPR Army or whatever you're calling it, right?
Yep.
Right on. Yep. Okay, well, I wish you the best of luck, Bryce.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, get back to work, man.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna carry on. I'm gonna talk to this character over here. I recognize him. I haven't seen him in a minute. What up?
What's up, buddy?
How's it going, man?
Good to see you.
Lou, haven't seen you in forever, bro. Like, you disappeared, man.
But when Bryce calls, how to come running. It's a good offer.
That's what Richard. It's like being Richard, right?
Yeah, dude, you gotta work with these guys who know, Bryce, Richard.
You still riding at all, or?
Not a ton. Not a ton. Still got my bikes at home.
I don't know if I got tickets to the gun show. Jesus, dude.
Yeah, I gotta
You've
try
been
to stay
eating
healthy.
peanut butter sandwiches and protein shakes, huh? And watching workout videos?
Yeah, gotta look good for you, buddy.
So what's your role on the BPR team here?
The idea is lead mechanic this year.
Lead mechanic?
Lead mechanic.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Lou, dude, good luck to you, buddy.
It's good to see you, buddy.
All right, so turn it around. See a little conference happening right here between these two guys. That dude's been around for a minute. So is he. A couple of BPR rider Wyatt Farris.
I'm the trash guy, dude.
Oh, the cooler washer?
Yeah. I'm holding everyone's trash. I'm the recycling man.
Yeah, I thought he gave you that bottle here a minute ago.
That's what I'm here for, dude.
Yeah. So what's your plan for the test the next couple of days?
Just get on one of these, one of these blue bikes
chances.
and kind of make it mine and make it my home and take advantage of, I think there's 6 total riders out here, so burn a bunch of laps in the desert on a badass track. I'm a big fan of Podium, and I think there's a lot we can accomplish at a place like this.
So you're racing stock 1000 this season, huh? You've been kind of like beating up the club racers for a little bit.
Yeah,
so, what made you decide to go back national racing? Because last time it was kind of a fiery exit, so to speak, right?
You love to bring that one up, don't you?
Oh, I mean, fuck, it's me.
I mean, it is what it is, right? I mean, to be honest, that's how I kind of I remind people of that year, because that year didn't start off well, and then we got the ball rolling, and then it ended in flames. But it's opportunity. I didn't have a choice. my deal for 22 fell apart at the 11th hour, and so I didn't I didn't have anything to put together, didn't have the option, and then got the call to race last year, and we club raced, and the full intent the entire time was wanting to race nationals full time. So things progressed, and I got the opportunity when Bryce gave me a phone call, and yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. We'll do stock 1000, and we'll race Superbike on the weekends that we are racing, and just go have some fun.
Yeah, it's I think it's pretty neat to see like some Yamaha teams in stock 1000. Jesus, it's like the BMW Cup these days, right?
Yeah. The thing about the Yamaha is I've now ridden
both now, right?
I've ridden it now, and it's a good bike. It's definitely different. I think at the end of the day, the BMW is really, really fast at the end of the straightaway, for sure. I don't think I'm breaking any news.
Right.
But this thing has its strong suits, for sure. It turns like it's no one's business. And the one thing I do try to remind myself and others is, the last time, and not taking anything away from other teams, but the last time the upper echelon of teams raced stock 1000 or super stock 1000, they won on Yamahas. So Mean Motorsports, they won with Josh Herron. Westby won with Matty Skoltz. There's kind of been an exit from teams on Yamahas because those teams moved into Superbike.
Well, also,
and no one kind of picked the baton up.
Some of the other manufacturers, am I crazy to think that other manufacturers paid a bunch of money and the people switched over just because of the money? Or
contingency money, right? I mean, at the end of the day, we're all trying to. The reason I wasn't racing for the last 2 years wasn't because of my choice. It's money makes the monkey dance. Like we're all scratching and clawing trying to make this happen. Like it takes a budget to do it the right way, and so when manufacturers have some at least the ability to put some money in a pocket, and all the bikes are very good. That's the other thing we have to remember. Like, for the record, all the new 1000cc motorcycles, some are longer in the tooth than others, but those bikes are all pretty dang good. When companies are putting more in than others financially, and then the resource, you might have to pay for the resource, but it's there. It's kind of hard not to go down that road. But at the end of the day, a big reason behind what I'm doing here is because of the resource I have in Bryce. I think it's safe to say when it comes to the R1, especially in the stock 1000 trim, there's not anyone currently in today's landscape in the US that's as far along as Bryce is with it. So
I just want to remind you, like, if you look at that right there,
Superbike.
Well, no, but like if you remember the last stock 1000 people.
Well, Richard,
who built that bike?
Exactly. That's full circle back to what I was talking about earlier.
Bryce is kind of owning the club scene. I mean, dude, there's like every time I go to the club races, there's like 85 million blue and yellow, whatever.
Dude, it was grid share all last year, man. I was like the lone soldier on the Beamer. I would roll up to the grid and I'd be like swarmed with BPR bikes. Like, hey, you guys trying to you trying to pick on me now or what? So the old saying is like, if you can't beat them, join them. But apparently we beat them and we joined them, so it's going to be the best of both worlds here.
Those guys suck. I could go faster than them on their own bike.
Not at all. Like, for the record, like I've said it all year, and I know he's sitting over here, but I got a lot of time for him as a rider.
He's listening.
No,
really
but what's cool is we've already talked about it. Like, we're gonna help each other do everything we can to push this thing forward, and then the green lights are gonna go out, and I have my goals, my wants, my ambitions, and we're gonna race each other clean. But like, he's not gonna give me anything, and I'm not gonna give him anything.
I mean, it looks like the stock 1000 class is starting to look pretty stacked.
Yeah, to be honest, we got about.
And then there's that Honda thing that's coming. A whole bunch of those. Have you raced against a Honda yet?
Yeah.
Oh, so Michael Gilbert, right?
I was around. Well, no, Jeff May, Ashton.
Okay.
I've been around the bikes, and again, the bike's good, and the reason you have so many people going there is because there's a lot of money to be made, right? So, and honestly, part of that whole scenario, I know Yamaha hasn't totally firmed up their contingency program, so wink, wink, maybe we can get something going there and prove that, these things are solid units, and but the bigger thing behind all of it is we're gonna, in my head, I've counted like 8 legitimate guys in that class with not only riders, but caliber programs.
Yeah.
That's the part to this. Like I'm the smallest
solid,
piece.
real programs.
Solid, legit, real programs. Riders that take it serious. Teams that take it serious. You know, Hayden's a benchmark. He's the defending champ.
Dude, yeah.
His crew's rad. Like I got a lot of time for his crew.
I saw him. I saw him at Daytona, and he looked like he lost a bunch of weight too.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
he's a
big corn.
He's a big boy. He's a big frame.
Boots,
you know,
right?
I mean, his dad's like 6'5". Like, you know, he's a big dude. So Hayden does everything he can to be there. But, you know, it's gonna be cool, man. I think it's gonna be a dogfight. And yeah, like I said, I think maybe some people have been sleeping on the Yamaha, but I don't think it's. Again, like, it's got its strengths, and so we're gonna see if we can maximize those strengths and then and improve upon the weaknesses.
Well, I mean,
and be there.
look, being real, like we know the Yamaha's not really dyno shootout winner.
No,
right?
it's not. I mean, that's fine to say.
But the thing is, like, the one thing that people have said forever is like it's like more of a handling bike, right?
It's like I said, when I first got on this motorcycle, I was like running over inside curves,
and the
on
way
the
it
gas.
makes power too, right?
It's not. I mean, it's got some torque. Like it's surprising. I'll say that. It's a fun bike to ride. Again,
because you've come off of a bunch of shit, right?
Yeah.
You rode a Cowie, you rode that BMW thing,
Suzuki.
Yeah,
I actually never ridden a Yamaha until a couple weeks ago.
Well, you raced an R6 back in the day.
Yep.
Back when we were goon riding at Miller like 10 years ago.
Yeah, back when I was trying to drag my head on the ground and sitting on the tail section.
Yeah, you and Pascarella, right?
Yeah, it was. Wasn't the proper way to ride a motorcycle, but
Jesus
you know,
Christ.
we've improved upon that.
So
Thank
no
you,
more
Jason.
dragging your head on the ground.
No, I don't. You know.
Nah, man, like
not
you were
by
getting
choice.
so many YouTube views for that.
Yeah, as everyone can tell, I'm big on YouTube for sure.
Yeah.
I'm the internet man.
Well, I wish you the best of luck,
Thank
man.
you, dude.
Go fast,
Appreciate
take chances, all that. And I hope to see you guys kick ass on the R1s this season.
I hope to be there and hope to make you guys proud.
Right on, buddy.